You guys remember that lucid dreaming episode where it was all about those weird dreams when you're aware of what was happening in the dream for the most part? Face was eaten off by a lady in a white dress. No eyes. Like, I'm being eaten. Long, flowing dark hair, and a large toothy maw. The cacophony, chewing sounds, dulling my senses. As the red ichor poured from my remains. It was But I was chill with it at the time. But what about the opposite? Where you don't have control, where you're unaware it's a dream and the worst possible thing that could happen in the dream do. That's basically what a nightmare is, and today, for the month of October, let's continue the spooky themes by exploring the concept of nightmares. The Oxford English Dictionary traces the origins of nightmare in English to around the High Middle Ages as the word mare, which was a female spirit or monster supposed to settle on and produce a feeling of suffocation in a sleeping person or animal. If those symptoms sound familiar, that's because they are ones commonly experienced by someone having a nightmare. Eventually, due to us mostly experiencing these horrors at night, the words were paired together to finally form the word nightmare. Most people don't know this, but nightmares are more than just regular bad dreams. There's a difference between the two. While both involve disturbing dream content, only a nightmare causes you to wake up from sleep. This is because nightmares usually occur during rapid eye movement or REM, a stage of sleep associated with intense dreaming. And because nightmares are more intense versions of bad dreams, they elicit a sense of fear and pain, causing a person to wake up in a state of panic, fear, or otherwise feeling shaken. Your body would react as it would to a highly stressful situation because that is what the brain believes it's experiencing during sleep. While nightmares can be spontaneous, according to the DSM-5, our Bible for psychology, there are some factors in your life that could trigger nightmares in the first place. The causes can range from heavy influences such as anxiety, stress, and experiencing traumatic events, side effects from medication, going through substance withdrawals, to something really light like eating before going to bed, all have a chance of causing a nightmare. Dreams are overall a manifestation of everyday life. With that in mind, nightmares surprisingly don't usually center around the person's main fears in life. Rather, it's more on scenarios that trigger the person's feelings of guilt, sadness, aggression, or confusion. Once it becomes overwhelming enough for the person to wake up, it can then be considered as a nightmare. While nightmares are common, nightmare disorders are also a thing. It becomes a disorder when those nightmares end up affecting your daily performance and sleep consistently. However, the probability of experiencing these are quite rare. So, just as nightmares are spontaneous and somewhat unpredictable, these simple solutions won't necessarily stop nightmares completely, but they can help in reducing chances of having one and in improving one's sleep. By following a consistent sleep schedule, by having a set bedtime, it helps keep your sleep stable, preventing sleep avoidance and nightmare-inducing REM rebound after sleep deprivation. Caffeine can stimulate your mind, which makes it harder to relax and fall asleep. Drinking alcohol, also close to bedtime, can induce a REM rebound in the second half of the night that may worsen nightmares. As much as possible, it's best to avoid alcohol and caffeine in the evening. It's harder for the former, and you're probably asking it if you do the latter, just saying. God damn it. Who drinks caffeine at night? That's really sad. Please get help if you do. By creating a comforting sleep environment, your bedroom should promote a sense of calm with as few distractions or disruptions as possible. Set a comfortable temperature, block out excess light and sound, and set up your bed and bedding to be supportive and inviting to you. I've been talking about how to deal with nightmares prior, but how about how to do it after a nightmare? How do you calm yourself down after something like that? Well, there are still a few tips there. For example, you could listen to music. At times, the best way to calm yourself after a nightmare is through your favorite playlist, preferably songs that are either jolly in vibes or soothing. That way, it can distract you away from the nightmare you had just experienced. If you're feeling comfortable, you may either talk to someone about your nightmare and how it bothered you, or write down what happened in the nightmare as well. If you want, you could even rewrite the ending of the nightmare. Whatever you've chosen, use this opportunity to vent out your experience. These are tips for after a nightmare and you're going to go about your day. But what about different tips for when you want to go back to having a peaceful sleep right after a nightmare? Well, there are again a few extra tips given by experts on how to go about that. First, try to relax your body. Focus on lying still and relaxing one body part at a time. Tossing and turning only promotes distraction and sleep difficulty. You are more likely to fall asleep faster if your body and mind are relaxed. Experts also recommend using the bathroom, like taking a quick walk to use the bathroom and then coming back can relieve the stress and trick your body into thinking it's sleep time all over again, because majority of people use the bathroom before they fall asleep for the night to prevent accidents, And I think that's a trait we should all continue to do. If the bathroom trick doesn't work, you can do anything that would mimic your usual bedtime routine prior as well. Lastly, and this is a universal problem with all of my friends trying to sleep, even not just for having nightmares, but prior to just sleeping in general, who have sleep problems, please don't use your phone. The more mental stimulation you receive, the more difficult it will be to relax and do a healthy sleep. The light from your phone also stimulates your photoreceptors and stops the production of melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleep to begin with. So to all of my sleep-deprived friends and all my nightmare-induced friends, please just drop your phone and take the night. Please, it's not hard, and I really recommend it. It helps you with your sleep. Please, mini rant, that's all. Nightmares are scary, and we normally don't know how to handle the experience of one well. But as long as you can find ways to relax and calm yourself, it should be easier to get a good night's rest. So thank you all for watching, and please comment any topic you'd like for us to tackle next in all of our videos in the future. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And for everything that you've done so far, I truly appreciate you watching this channel. I hope you all have a great day. Yes, I got a haircut, and yes, I do look more like an asshole today. But don't worry, I'm still the same guy.